Welcome to Robert Napper, the disturbing mind behind chilling crimes. Robert Napper, a British serial killer, committed a horrific crime that shocked the nation in 1993. One of his most infamous acts was the murder of Samantha and Jasmine Bisset on a summer day in Plumstead, London. Samantha Bisset was a 27-year-old mother, and her daughter, Jasmine, was just 4 years old. They lived in a quiet residential neighborhood in Plumstead where families enjoyed the summer sun and children played freely in the streets. On a fateful day in July 1993, Samantha and Jasmine decided to take a leisurely walk to a nearby park. It was a seemingly ordinary outing, one that Samantha had done countless times before with her daughter. Little did they know that this sunny afternoon would take a dark turn. Robert Napper, a mentally disturbed individual with a history of violent behavior and psychiatric hospitalizations, was lurking nearby. He had been known to wander the area, sometimes acting strangely or exhibiting signs of paranoia. On this particular day, Napper's erratic behavior escalated to a shocking act of violence. Napper spotted Samantha and Jasmine as they made their way to the park. Without provocation or warning, he attacked them with extreme brutality. Samantha fought valiantly to protect her daughter, but she was overpowered by the savage assault. In the aftermath of the brutal attack, both Samantha and Jasmine lost their lives. Napper fled the scene, leaving behind a community in shock and mourning the loss of a young mother and her innocent child. The double murder sent shockwaves throughout London, and a massive manhunt was launched to apprehend the perpetrator. However, Napper managed to elude capture for several years, and the case remained unsolved. It wasn't until 2004 that Napper was finally apprehended. During this time, he had been committed to Broadmoor Hospital, a high-security psychiatric institution, for the manslaughter of another woman, Rachel Nickel, in a separate incident in 1992. While in Broadmoor, Napper's escalating violent behavior and detailed confessions ultimately led to his implication in the Samantha and Jasmine Bisset murders. He was subsequently convicted of their murders, as well as other violent offenses, and was declared a danger to society. Robert Napper, the British serial killer known for his heinous crimes, was born on February 25, 1966, in Erith, Kent, England. His life was marked by a disturbing pattern of mental illness, violence, and escalating criminal behavior. Napper's early life was marred by a troubled family background. His parents divorced when he was young, and his mother, Pauline, remarried. Despite a seemingly normal upbringing, Napper began displaying signs of mental instability at an early age. As a child, Napper exhibited signs of severe mental illness. He was prone to violent outbursts, hallucinations, and paranoid delusions. His condition only worsened as he grew older, and his behavior became increasingly erratic. In 1992, Napper committed a gruesome double murder that would shock the nation. While walking in a park in Bexley Heath, London, he encountered Rachel Nickel, a 23-year-old mother, and her young son. Without provocation, Napper brutally attacked and killed Rachel in front of her child. The case went unsolved for several years, leading to widespread fear and speculation about the unknown killer. Following the Bexley Heath murders, Napper's mental state deteriorated further. He was admitted to various psychiatric hospitals where he exhibited violent tendencies and paranoid behavior. Despite these red flags, he was not initially linked to the unsolved murder. In 1993, Napper committed another heinous crime. He brutally attacked and murdered Samantha Bisset and her 4-year-old daughter, Jasmine, in Plumstead, London. This gruesome act shocked the community, but the killer remained unidentified. In 1995, Napper was committed to Broadmoor Hospital, a high-security psychiatric institution. While there, his violent and delusional behavior continued. It was during his time at Broadmoor that he confessed to the Bexley Heath and Plumstead murders, providing chilling details of the crimes. Napper's confessions ultimately led to his implication in the murders of Rachel Nickel, Samantha Bisset, and Jasmine Bisset. He was subsequently convicted of manslaughter on the grounds of diminished responsibility for the killing of Rachel Nickel and received a hospital order. He was also convicted of the Bisset murders. Robert Napper's case drew attention to the complex relationship between severe mental illness and criminal behavior. His violent acts and the delayed identification of his crimes sparked debates about the adequacy of mental health care and the need for more effective intervention with individuals who pose a danger to society. Robert Napper, the British serial killer, is a disturbing figure in the annals of crime. Here are some intriguing and unsettling facts about him. Napper's life was marked by severe mental illness from an early age. He exhibited signs of psychosis, hallucinations, and delusional thinking throughout his childhood and adolescence. Napper's mental illness was often accompanied by violent outbursts and unpredictable behavior, making him a danger to others. The Bexley Heath murders, in which Napper brutally killed Rachel Nickell in front of her young son, went unsolved for several years. This case haunted the British public, leading to widespread fear and speculation about the identity of the killer. Napper was committed to Broadmoor Hospital, one of the UK's highest security psychiatric institutions, where he continued to exhibit violent and paranoid behavior. It wasn't until Napper's confessions during his time at Broadmoor that he was linked to the Bexley Heath and Plumstead murders, allowing for the closure of these unsolved cases. Napper was convicted of manslaughter on the grounds of diminished responsibility for the killing of Rachel Nickell. Instead of serving a prison sentence, he received a hospital order reflecting the complex relationship between mental illness and criminal responsibility. Napper's confessions included disturbing and graphic details of the crimes he committed, providing investigators with valuable evidence that ultimately led to his convictions. The Napper case raised significant questions about the intersection of severe mental illness and violent crime. It prompted discussions about the adequacy of mental health care and the need for early intervention with individuals displaying dangerous tendencies. The Napper case garnered significant media attention in the UK, particularly due to the shocking and brutal nature of his crimes and the lengthy investigation process. Robert Napper's case remains a subject of interest among criminologists, psychiatrists, and legal scholars, as it highlights the complex challenges of balancing justice and treatment for individuals suffering from severe mental illness who commit violent acts. Napper's story is a stark reminder of the devastating consequences of untreated mental illness and the need for improved mental health care and intervention to prevent violent acts. Thank you for delving into the unsettling story of Robert Napper with us.